text you out there. I had them off. I looked over and I'm gonna put them on you. Because you ain't bringing it. And it says something. And you showing it. Yeah? Yeah? Crazy chain. That's a good chain. A leather cross with a break. And power push across. Grab here.
It's a good one, right?
Real good. Real good.
It's like a hot air full of.
The same damn time.
It's water at the rim. Where's Coach getting bratwurst? And DTLA. I don't know how much I'll report just because of the music, but that's where we are. I wanted to turn on the camera because I'm dealing with something very stressful right now, and I'm reminding myself just to breathe. To breathe, to breathe, to breathe. Control your energy, control your thoughts, control your mind, and try not to panic when you have every right to panic. We just have to breathe. I think that I guess I'm just sick of like life's challenges, which never end to some capacity, right? Like there's always something. But I went through a lot last year, and I just feel like I'm emotionally exhausted. I'm exhausted, and I know that I have to stay in knowing, know that I have to stay out of fear, know that I am doing everything that I can do, but sometimes that just doesn't feel like enough. I'm working now, which is great. I'm at a company that loves me, which is great. I am at a company that I can excel in, which is great. That company is bringing me other opportunities, which will be financially fruitful, which is beautiful. Right now, life's pressure is on my ass because right now, I'm just trying to get ahead of how far I fell behind last year when I wasn't working. And it's like if I could hit the reset button and just be starting from zero with bills, that would be amazing, because then I could afford everything. But there's one that's on my head that I need to figure out, because I have to get that back to zero. And it's just like I already have other stresses. It's a lot. It's a lot. And doing it all on your own is hard. But nobody is going to save you. Adulting is trash. It just... It's like when you have to come up with solutions, but you can't think. Sorry if you hear my windshield wipers, it's raining. And it's hard, like, I think when I'm feeling this way, the best thing that I can do for myself is log off of social media, because the comparisons start to happen. And a lot of people are not honest about what they're really going through. And so it's easy to make the assumption that everything is working out for them and God has not forgotten them, which I know God has not forgotten me, but it's like, can something be easy? Can something just be easy? And I see places in my life where there has been ease, but it's like this financial hurdle is freaking exhausting. And then the world is so crazy. And then I'm not someone to just lean on false hope. That's not me. I need tangible evidence. I'm just mentally exhausted, and I'm sick of being in fight or flight. And I just want to be able to have a worry-free moment without some sort of stress in the back of my mind. And to feel like everything's okay. Which I know ultimately it is okay, but there's just some things that cannot happen or it will really, really, really fuck me. And the key is to not compare, because everyone is going through something. Even if that something is different than your something, everyone is going through something. And we all have, you know, our own tools and skills and brights, you know, and strengths. And God doesn't forget about anybody. I'm just exhausted. And I'm stressed out. And I'm trying not to stress because I can feel it all over my body right now. I'm just ready for a rainbow. And I have so many rainbows, but you know what I mean? It's just, there's certain pressure. I'm just ready to be off of my back. As I drive down the route to where there is still devastation and burnt down memories of the past being the Palisades up ahead of me, it is a reminder that though things may crumble, they may fall, they may shatter, they may burn, there's always a point where there's the ability for a rebirth. And in that rebirth, it doesn't mean that the pain is gone. It doesn't mean that the memories are lost or you're forgetting what once was. But it is a reminder that there is beauty on the other side, that you can rebuild, you can start anew, you can refresh. This is a message also about life. We all have things that happen, moments of stress, contention, worry, doubt, fear, destruction. But then there's the left turn. The turn where you get to move into the unknown, where you get to see the light at the end of the tunnel. where you get to experience something new, something magical. You can release the pain of the past and start over. Release the patterns that you're used to, release the mindset that you often fall back into, and look on the bright side. Refresh, rinse, and do over. Cleanse your mind, cleanse your heart, and start anew.
Blue hunters on me, and I can split the whole damn thing with my woman. What's yours is mine.
I love a song where, especially like in today's day and age, in 2025, where a man is confessing and not afraid to say how much he loves his girl. I love that because yes, more of that instead of these bitches and hoes and da-da-da-da and she's on my dick and like, where's the love at? I love that. Anyway, continue on. So I just got off of work. I'm on my way to my son's basketball game. I'm gonna try to surprise him, catch the last half. I had a thought. As we continue to grow, evolve, change, shift, metamorphosize, whatever, everyone can't come. Everyone can't come with you. And you're going to lose people along the way. And you're going to see friendships change. And you're going to see things look a little different than they did before. And sometimes the people that you lose along the way will hurt your feelings. I'm going to be very honest with you. It'll hurt your feelings because you'll lose some people that you thought you'd never part ways with. Or you guys just won't mesh the way that you once meshed. And you won't gel the way that you once gelled. And I'm here to tell you, it's okay. You cannot bring everyone to the table with you. And that's okay. I recently ended a friendship, mutual ending of a friendship that was 15 years. And they are a friend / family. Like, you know, I could possibly have to see this person again. But the ideation of our relationship as it was is no longer. We do not personally have a relationship, a friendship. And that's okay. Do I still think about this person lovingly? Of course. Do I ever want to talk to them again? Absolutely not. I don't. And, you know, it's just like looking back, you know, especially as you get older, you know, you just realize friendships come to an end. And it can be hard. It can be sad, but you can't take everybody with you. And that is okay. And sometimes you just don't fit into people's lives and they don't fit into yours the way they once did. But you know what is a beautiful side of that? It allows space, room, and opportunity for those that are meant to be in your life to show up, to be in it, to shine brighter to you. You have more time, space, and ability to be more present with the people that are supposed to be in your life. And that's a beautiful thing. So it's a thing to look at with gratitude and not sadness. I don't know why I thought of that to tell you guys, but you know, it's just kind of like I've been in a point of reflection, and that was something that I was continuously thinking about. And you know, it doesn't mean that you won't miss said friend, whatever, but you have to stand firm on your boundaries and remember the reasons why you are no longer friends with them. It doesn't mean you can't miss them, you know? Doesn't mean you can't think of them fondly. But the chapter is closed. And like, you know, many things, most things, everyone has a reason and a season. So, you know, there's some people that will be in your life forever. And there's some people that it was just for a moment in time, no matter how long that moment was. And, you know, you can cherish what you had, and then you keep it moving. Well, you know, if you feel like you need to mourn the friendship, allow yourself to do that as well, but pick up the pieces and keep it moving. Anyway, just, you know, thoughts and reflections while in the car. like always. I also, I'm looking at how I can cut down on any expenses. And one thing that I really want to do this year is really master doing my own nails. I absolutely love getting my nails done. The girls that do my nails are friends turned family. I love them so much, but that is an expense that I could cut down on, because I grew up doing my mom and my grandma's nails all the time, and I love doing nails, and so I want to master the art of Gel X nails. So that is something that I want to do this year, is really get good at that. So I've been looking at things on YouTube, because you know you can learn anything and everything on the good old YouTube University. So I've been looking up tutorials on there. I found one girl that I really, really like that makes it pretty clear and easy to understand. So I'm going to teach myself how to do that and how to master it. Yeah, I was watching this video by one of my favorite YouTubers, Mikey Rogers. And I've talked about Mikey 8 million times on this channel. But he, I love his transparency on YouTube monetization and the money attached to it and blah, blah, blah. Because he really broke it down very clearly and very simply. And it made me very clear that my end goal, or my next goal, not end goal, my next goal is to get sponsorships and really start to work with brands. I would love that. So that's going to require me to really take this seriously and see how far I can go and grow. I say all this to say, both subjects, the friends, the YouTube thing, whatever. I feel like this is the year of really going after what it is that you want, and doing so with such clear and distinct intention, because number one, the world is nuts. Number two, we have no idea what's going to be going on in the next year. And if you get caught up in the chaos and the minutia that is this world, you're going to go crazy. So dial in on your passions, dreams, and aspirations, and bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. Unapologetically, bet on yourself, because shit's wild out here. And really, the only person that you can depend on is you. And I would love to be more in control of the money I make, when I make it, how I make it, and see the endless possibilities of how much of it can be made. I just do. I don't want to be caught up in the rat race of the world. Sorry, I never wear my hair down and it's driving me crazy, but I don't want to keep pulling my hair up. I don't want to be caught up in the control of anybody else. I love the opportunity and the ability to be in control of my time. And right now, I'm rushing to my son's game. Will I make it? Who knows? Because the game has already started. And while I love and so grateful and appreciative of my job, I think one thing that I liked about being in the TV industry is I had more control of my time. And I had more abilities to do the things that I need to do as far as being a mother, and my own personal life was a bit more in my control. But I also had the financial abilities at that time to do so. So I really just want to dial in on my personal goals, and I challenge you guys all to do the same, because we only get one life in this body, and time waits for nobody. And so you really want to maximize your time and energies into the things that bring you joy. You know, we're not here to work and then pay bills and die. What the fuck? No. So I'm also committed this year to not traveling through watching others live their lives and travel on YouTube. I realize I've watched so many travel vlogs, and while I love cheering the girls on and seeing what they're doing and living through them. It's time for me to live a little bit more as well. And I feel like mentally I get caught up in the financial restrictions of that and the who, what, when, where, and how of it all. And when really with proper planning, I too could be enjoying my life a little bit more, a lot of bit more. And so I'm really committed to those things this year because I realize what I'm craving is joy. Like, I'm craving adventure. I'm craving a change of scenery. And I'm craving the ocean and stillness and quiet. And I really want to show my son, just other sides of the world. He's traveled plenty, but I want him to just see even more. He's never been out of the country before. And I think it's just a reminder that it's like there's so much more to life than these four walls, and whatever those walls mean to you, even in our immediate view, there's so much more to life than this bubble that we live in of our own lives. And so traveling adventure is important. I am planning a vacation with my man this summer. Like, it's just time to get out more. And I realize that I have not been on vacation that wasn't a family trip and was just like rest and relaxation ever in my life. Ever. And I've traveled. I've been out the country plenty, but it was always like some sort of family trip. Never just like me getting away. I really want to work up the courage to do a solo trip soon. I've never done that, which I think would be very beneficial because for a long time, I was the type of person where if I didn't have someone to do something with, I wouldn't do it. And I don't want to do that anymore. For the first time, I think that was last year or maybe the year before, I went to dinner by myself for the first time and absolutely loved it. And a tip for that, if you're like me and had never done it, if you're of age, just sit at the bar because it gives you if you're nervous about it. Sit at the bar and bring a book because you realize that you kind of form community around you and you see other people having dinner by themselves and enjoying their alone time, or you can easily strike conversation with the bartenders, and it just makes it a little bit more comfortable as you ease into doing that. So yeah, just thinking, and I like giving you guys my little gems as I think of them along the way. I don't know what this vlog will be, but I'm just trying to continue to be in the habit of just picking up the camera regardless of what it is that I'm doing. So, but it is boring when I'm just at work. Like, there's nothing to record there, and I don't be having much of anything to say. So yes, on my way trying to catch my son's game. I hope you all are having a beautiful Friday or whatever day it is for you that you are watching this, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna go listen to more music as I suffer through LA traffic. Do you want to see how bad it is? It's horrid. Good old LA traffic, coasting down the 405. I will talk to you guys later.